Hello everybody, it's Coach K with the MajortoCareer.org. If you're new, thank you so much for watching. I decided to start this YouTube channel as a way to help professionals make those vital connections from major to career. Because I must admit, trying to really choose a major and then find out what to do in the job market, that's the tricky part. And so in each and every video, what I try to do is really just integrate my experience of over 13 years at 4 different higher education institutions to help you strategize for success. Today, we're going to talk about the major of archaeology. And so if you're interested what your options are in the job market with this degree, stay tuned. Folks, the archaeology major focuses on the systematic study of the human past through its material remains by means of excavation, recovery, and interpretation of artifacts and other associated evidence. A simple explanation there of what you're going to be learning. You know, one of the things I used to do with students I used to work with who were first-year students really curious about this degree would always tell them about Jurassic Park. And you remember those researchers, those archaeologists that were introductory to the movie as they were working on their excavation to try to discover the past. Well, there's a little bit of that, if not more. That's fantasized, obviously, but you do have to have a passion for that, a curiosity, and also be able to get in there. So this is a hands-on type of career, you know, where you're going to get dirty once in a while as you're spending time to be able to really engage in research and excavation. Folks, career professionals like myself rely heavily on the Occupational Handbook by the Bureau of Labor Statistics because this is able to give us job trends within the next decade. So we're looking at probably within 2020 to 2030 here with archaeology major being a really strong foundational degree for you to pursue. A job growth of about 6%, which is magnificent. And you're looking at entry-level positions beginning at $45,000 with just a basic bachelor's degree with no experience, and anything as high with a master's or PhD, you're looking at about $190,000. So there's definitely progression depending on the research grants, what you're working on as you continue to grow with the degree. But I do think that this is solid and it's a great option for you to consider in the job market. Next, we'll take a quick look at some job titles. First is a surveyor. And so one of the things that's really interesting with the archaeology degree is that it really empowers you to be able to really work within this profession. This is a path that you can find in any community. So as you hop onto Indeed, LinkedIn jobs, your Google search jobs, as you're trying to look for options, if you put in the surveyor in your community, you should be able to find plenty of options that you could not only pursue an internship with, but also a job after graduation. The second job title I will talk about, and this is quite interesting because it leans on to the pursuit of a double major, a minor, but that is of a biological anthropologist. And so what's interesting about this particular job title is that you're going to be learning firsthand about various aspects of data recovery, processing, and interpretation associated with archaeological field projects. And so you can kind of see how the merger of the two kind of combines here. And especially if you're thinking about the double major or adding a minor or two, I do think that this career option is worth looking into. So go ahead and plug that in within your local market to be able to see the salary range and the opportunities available, not only for a first full-time opportunity, but for that internship to be able to gain that experience. The third job title I will talk about is that of a zoo archaeologist. So here we go, Jurassic Park again. Well, I'm actually not kidding because it's very interesting. I don't know if you guys heard about the exciting new things that are happening out there in terms of getting people educated about the past and getting people educated about animals. But there's actually one facility that opened up in Atlanta, Georgia, where it's kind of like a Jurassic Park. Well, guess what? The zoo archaeologists were part of this process. And so if you have a passion for animals and you are interested in the historical concepts of things, data recovery and research, then I do think you could use archaeology to be able to weave that in with your interest. And here's where it gets interesting too, because for many of you, you might be open to a double major, maybe pursuing a minor or two, a couple of electives that can help you in the job market. And so when you're looking at this particular job title, I think you can work backwards to kind of see how you can weave in those particular options. And so folks, as you know, this is YouTube. I cannot exhaust every single job title. But I hope I got you thinking. I got you to really try to understand the importance of making those connections. For a full list of job titles, please take a look at the information bar below. And if you're curious how to make those major to career connections, take a look at my blog below. I've also added some wonderful resources that you could read, and take a look at the information bar to see if any of these resources will be helpful for you as you pursue your career options. Thank you so much for watching. Again, this is Coach K. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel and love content like this. Don't forget to like this video. Until my next video, everybody, bye.